Welcome to HortTube. My name is Jim Putnam. This is the Subscriber Sunday video where subscribers send in photos of things in their yard or their community that they're proud of. You can send them to this email address right here, horttube@gmail.com. Just label them Subscriber Sunday photos or something to that effect so I know what it is and I don't end up losing them. They're at the end of the video. Before that, I have some photos that I took at Camellia Forest Nursery a few weeks ago, and I've included some of those photos. Beautiful, beautiful camellias in bloom at that time. Also, a few weeks ago, I put up a video on this mood ring podocarpus, and I have a local giveaway for it where you can pick it up at my garden center, easy for me to say, in Clayton, North Carolina. And the winner of that is Jennifer Nash. I'll try to contact you. If I don't hear from you, you can email me at that horttube@gmail.com email address, and you're welcome to ride down anytime and pick it up. And that brings me to another part of this video that I need to talk about. First of all, I'm at Flowerwood Nursery in South Alabama, and I don't know if this will be blurred out in the background back here, how far you can see, but there are literally plants as far as I can see in all directions. This is one of the biggest nurseries I've ever been in, probably the biggest nursery I've ever been to and toured. Beautiful place. Thank you to the folks at Flowerwood Nursery for giving me a tour. This is also the area where Plant Development Services has their offices, and they are the ones that do the Southern Living Plant Collection and Encore Azaleas. So again, thank you to them for this tour and this place. I'm shooting quite a few videos while I'm down here in this area. By the time you see this video, I will actually be back home, and this mood ring podocarpus will be at the garden center to be picked up from my house where it currently lives. So this is the thing I want to talk about the garden center. I'm actually going to be closing my garden center down over the next month. I may not be able to get it 100% done in 1 month, but I am heading in that general direction. I've been 30 years in this business doing some form of retail and wholesale growing and landscaping, and I've used a lot of my weekends up in this life, and I have kind of decided that I'm going to reclaim my weekends going forward and move on to other projects. I had no idea when I started putting videos up on this channel 2 years ago. It's been about 2 years. That number one, anybody would watch them. Number two, anybody would like them. And number three, that anything could come of it where, lots and lots of people would be super positive. I have the best, audience of folks watching my videos. I had no idea. And so I have the opportunity at this point in my life to kind of pursue this and put more time and attention and detail into these videos. I frequently shoot videos in 30 minutes and rush and edit them and get them up. I would like to be able to spend a little more time on them, make sure that they're accurate, and maybe they'll look a little better too. But I plan on pursuing this next year, and I want to get that one-day landscape video that I did several months back now is going to be my pursuit for next year. I want to not only show you all of these beautiful landscape plants and tell you the details on them and how to plant them and that kind of thing. I also want to show you how to blend them together and put them into the landscape. And so that's going to be my plan going forward. I'll talk more about it in January when the next Subscriber Sunday video happens. That's always the first Sunday in the month. So again, thank you very much for watching. And Jennifer Nash, your mood ring podocarpus will be at my garden center. So I'm back in North Carolina, and it's Sunday morning right before I'm putting this video up, and I realized I left out a few things that I wanted to say while I was down in Alabama. Number one, there was a second giveaway last month. I did a Encore Azalea video at Pender Nursery, and I said to tell me what your favorite Encore Azalea was. I used a random comment picker, and the winner of that $50 plantsbymail.com gift certificate is Aaron Cleary. Just send me an email. If I don't hear from you, I'll contact you in the next few days. Thanks to everyone for participating in that. I also made some t-shirts in the last week or so. I had on Facebook asked people to help me pick the design, and then I ended up putting up all 3 designs. I'll link that in the description of this video. Everything at my garden center is 50% off if you live in the area around North Carolina. I've still got a ton of great material there if you're in the area, and it's still a great time to plant. I'm actually in shorts, which you can't see, and a short sleeve shirt. It's quite warm again, and it's December 2nd, I guess. The other thing is, I shot a lot of videos while I was in Alabama, so you're going to see a lot of videos from that trip during the month of December. I'll be quite busy working on this garden center project, and I will get my bulbs in. I've got a few videos that I'm definitely putting in here that are time sensitive, so you'll see my bulbs go in, you know, right around the 15th of December, and one video before that, I'll have some bulbs going in that don't need to be cold treated as much. I have a couple other things that are going, but most of the videos you'll see in the month of December I shot this past week in South Alabama, and I'm in the same shirt every time, and I may actually end up with a contest based on that, which I'll talk about later for a set of pruners in January, but I'll put that up in another video. So back to the other video. And here are the photos from Camellia Forest Nursery and the subscriber Sunday photos. Thanks for watching.